in this lecture, we are going to configure the switch with the initial configurations, and for that we have to do it in different parts. First we have to verify the default switch configuration, then we have to perform the basic switch configuration commands. We have to configure MOTD banner. After that we have to perform save of the configuration done till to the NVRAM. Then there is a task for you to configure the switch S2 in the same manner. Okay, so let's start with the configuration. Open. So now open Packet Tracer and start drawing the network as given in the diagram. Okay, so for that you have to take two switches and two PCs, connect them according to the given diagram. Okay, so for the connection between switches I am taking the gigabit connections, and the connection between switch and PC I am going to connect through fast Ethernet. After configuration we have to uh, do certain we have to run certain commands. For that we have different types of mode. The different types of modes are like user mode, the global configuration mode. So if the prompt is showing greater than sign, then it is a user interface or user mode. For user modes, there are very limited permissions are given. For global configuration mode, the admin or the person which has the rights to enter to the global configuration mode can perform the configurations on switch. Okay, so to enter from the user configuration mode to the global configuration mode, the command is enable. You can write it in the short en as well. Now you can see the greater than sign is changed to the hash sign. So the hash is showing that now you are into the global configuration mode. Now first we have to verify the default switch configuration. So to verify the default switch configuration, the command is show running config. In short, you can write it as a sh run as well, the command show running config, and now you can check the different configurations already available for that particular switch, or the configuration which we will get when the switch is booted. Now let's perform some basic configurations on the switch. So to perform the configurations, first we have to enter to the terminal mode. For that the command is configure terminal, and or you can write config t. Okay, now if I want to configure the host name, or want to change the switch name, the command is host name space the name of this switch which you want to give to that particular switch. And to exit from the configuration mode, just write the exit command. Now if you want to perform this to give the secure access to the console line, again you have to enter to the terminal mode, configuration mode, that is config t. Now write line console 0 to provide security to the console 0, and set the password whatever you want. Okay, so password space, and you have to give a password. Then write the command login and perform the exit to switch to the global configuration mode. Now let's verify the console access is secured or not. For that, the command is, you have to try to enter from the global configuration mode. So just go to the global configuration mode and write exit. Now it will require a password to switch from the global configuration mode to the user mode. Okay. Now if you want to secure the privileged mode access, okay, let's discuss some other useful commands. If you want to find what are the different commands applicable in that particular mode, so you can just write the question mark in front of the command prompt, and you will get the different commands which are applicable on that particular mode. Okay. Now let's do provide security to the privilege mode access. Okay, so let's write the enable. Again, go for the configuration terminal, config D, and for that write down the enable password and give a password. Okay, and then perform the exit. Any password whatever you want to give to that particular privilege mode access. Perform the exit. Now to verify that whether the privileged mode access is secure or not. Okay. uh, Whenever you will log in from user mode to the configuration mode, it will ask for the password and you have to provide that particular password. To check the password, so you can write show running config or show run, and you will get the password there. Now, if you want to configure an encrypted password to secure access to the privilege mode, you have to write, again you have to enter the configuration mode and write enable secret and then a password. This password will be protected using some encryption algorithm like RSA. Now do exit to check whether the encrypted password is set or not. To verify, you can check it from the show run command as well. It will show you an encrypted password. Now again enter to the configuration terminal to encrypt the enable and console password. For that the command is service password dash encryption. It will provide an encrypted password to enable command as well as to the console password. Now you can create a MOTD banner as well. What is the MOTD banner? The Cisco iOS command set includes a feature that allows you to configure messages that anyone logging onto the switch can see. Okay, so that is the MOTD command. For that, in the configuration terminal, you have to write banner MOTD, and in double quote you have to write the message like I'm writing, this is a secure system, authorized access only. To check the MOTD banner, again exit the configuration terminal and log into the switch from the user terminal to the hash global configuration mode, and you will get the that particular banner. Now this is all about the basic configuration over this switch. The same commands is accessible for the router as well. You can use it for router as well. Now how to save the configuration that we have done till now. For that the command is at the at the global configuration mode. You have to write the command copy running config to the startup config. So the command will look like this: copy space running dash config space startup dash config. What it means, whatever we have done till now will be